Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to tonight's stream. What we're gonna do is first off, just explain a little bit about what I'm doing here. The map from the first live stream that I did changed quite a bit, and I've actually gone from building a random infinite scene to saying, hey, how cool would it be if I actually create the screenshot over again, right? So, but this time, making the actual space playable, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing here. By the way, let me know if the audio is sounding good. I've had some issues with it past couple streams, but yeah. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually recreating, kind of like what I did with Hydro with that map that they gave us 2 screenshots of. I'm going to be recreating the environment the way that I anticipate it to kind of be like. Now, I just think this would be a cool thing to be able to document for you guys. But before we really get started, let me know how the audio is. If you're in here, drop something in the chat. I'm running around in this environment right now. I could actually run you all the way up to the tower. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on here tonight and do a quick stream, something that I think could be fun for you guys to see. So I said, might as well not edit it myself, might as well have an audience here to watch. So this entire space is going to be playable, or you'll be able to walk. Look, here's a floating tree. So the spire is right here. Seems alright to me. Yeah, well, it's the very early stages, but I still got to get all of the environment aspects down. I worked on the foliage, and here's the tower. You can't actually go on the tower because Collision's not set up for it yet, but from where we were over there, I'm going to be editing in today's stream a little bit of the environment. What I did earlier today before stream was got a little bit of a frame rate there, but I added some foliage on the ground, and over here I'm starting out with the forest, and I have a pathway that I'm building through here. This is just the Unreal Engine like base gun. I'm editing in game mode, so but yeah, as you can see. Hey, I appreciate it. I've been adding little rocks and whatnot all over the place. It's going to be a completely, decked out forest over here and whatnot. Then it's going to lighten up towards the pillar. Just taking some inspiration from Halo CE and whatnot. There's a rock over here, big rock face. Maybe add some pillars, like some pillars that way. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into this and I'm going to edit a lot of the terrain. There's a bunch of details in here like little rocks, kind of looks like reindeer poop. But it's the very beginning stages of building that infinite scene. So when I come down here, what I'm looking to do is start working more on some pathways, right? It'd be dope to see some terrain tutorials out of these streams. Yeah, I surely can. So it's not in today's stream, but for instance, what I'm doing here is I'm painting some. There's an entire process to be able to set up the ability to do this. But for instance, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a little intersection, something that leads players back up towards the top. And something in here that so I'm going to try to guide the player all throughout this scene. Maybe something that leads up and then straight, and then once again coming to like a point right here that maybe can take you down a little bit. Maybe something over here encompasses this rock right here, takes you all the way down, something like this. Maybe there's a little path that breaks off. then we could put some trees in there. Just kind of messing around, you know, and this is a project that I just randomly started yesterday. I just want to have fun with it. Can't wait for this channel to blow up after Infinite comes out. Yeah, hey guys, honestly, it means a lot if you guys just share my content right now, you know, before Infinite. We're at 2,300 and something like followers, which is really appreciated. Let's get it to 5K though. Let's just keep growing it. So as you can see here, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go into terrain over here. And hold on, let me add some like epic music. Let me know if this is too loud, okay? Let me know if it's too loud and I'll change it. But for everyone that's new, that's just joining in here, this is what I'm recreating. It's the screenshot from Inside Infinite, right? What I'm gonna do is, for anyone that has a PC that can access Unreal Engine, I'm gonna make this place explorable for you. You're gonna be able to run through here and just have a good time. And it's a really good exercise for me. I get to explore something once again I have no idea about, kind of just bring out my creative flow. Let me know if this is too loud, okay? If the music is too loud or if it's perfect, if you can still hear me. So we're going to landscape here. We're going to connect them there, and then we're going to go down to foliage. Or actually, 1 second. Back to select. We're going to go to trees. We're going to go to Alaska. We're going to go to meshes. And then we're going to start messing around with these. So I'll put one right here. Put another right down there. Let's see, get rid of that one. Right there. Let's see, where else can we put them? Something like this. Something like this. So therefore, what we can do is we go back in the landscape and maybe we can have a alternative little path. Comes through here. The music is good. All right, cool. But yeah, so now what I'm essentially doing is just, I don't want to overcrowd this space too much, but I could use an extra tree or two. Yeah, dude, and the thing is, like, people are like, yo, why do you always make infinite environments? I love the idea of infinite. I love the idea of the world. I love world building. Like, it's just a blast for me, man. Like, to be able to make stuff like this is really cool, you know? But you can begin to see kind of how this is coming together. Maybe it's too linear of a path. It's not open enough, but you can begin to see it. This is 4.261. No, yeah, 4.26.1. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Let's add a bit. Oh crap! Something just fell. Scare the crap out of me. Let's add a bit of trees. We could add something there. Let's see. Let me go out of. Nope. Put one there and it's taller. Let's see. If you need me to model anything, I need to sharpen my Fusion 360 skills. Yeah, if you want to provide some models, I have a guy by the name of Spartan0398. He actually taught me. He taught me this program, but. You know, he's a great 3D modeler, but I'm always down for other people to provide some stuff, you know, if that's what you want to do. Let's see. We're gonna flatten this out a little bit. Let's see if I can actually make a path. do some erosion. I don't need it at 1,000 strength. For a second. And then we can have a little path up here. Yeah, just like a little way to be able to get out. Something like that is nice. Put a wasp in here. Yeah, I can definitely put a wasp in here. Let's see. So we are going to add some height to this right here, just so it looks a little bit more real. Actually, we can redo all of that real quick. That doesn't really matter because what I'm going to do is flatten it. But yeah, I mean, I hope these live streams provide you guys some value. You know, if you've ever actually been into stuff like this, if you like the idea of Halo Infinite as well, like the environment, it's certainly exciting to me, and it's exciting to you. Did I just do nothing right there? Hold on 1 second. Definitely want to bring that up more. So, what I'm going to do here is smooth, but I don't want to so high. Let's see who's in here. Does anyone think the Hornet or Falcon is coming back? I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcon comes back, especially if squad mechanics are coming back in that big team battle mode. That is like a prime vehicle for that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't doubt it at all if it ended up coming back. All right, so like for instance, this area over here, we need to work on. We need to add some erosion to this. Definitely just want to make it a bit easier to navigate. Not such a crazy height, you know. Let's just smooth the entire thing out. Let's see. What's chat saying? Oh, you meant what's up? I thought you meant Wasp, like the actual vehicle coming back in Infinite. I was like, all right. Okay, so this might need to be up a bit more. Just flatten this real quick. Nope, it's way too high. Totally screwed that up. Hold on. No, you know what? I'm gonna just smooth it out. It should be just fine. Alright. And now we're gonna move this. By the way, do you guys find this stuff interesting? I hope you do. It's because it's the reason why I stream it. You know, I feel like it could provide you guys some value. Oh, actually, let me take this real quick. Let me post something on Twitter for a second here. Streaming Unreal. I'm just gonna say streaming Unreal right now. Let me upload the picture. How do I get the link to this? Oh, okay, here you go. Hold on a second, guys. I just want to share this. All right, and out to the Twitterverse it goes. Chat, what's up? So it says, yeah, I think they will bring one back if they don't bring it back in an update. Yeah, I believe so. I would think the Hornet and all that would come back. It makes sense. It's a 10-year long lifespan of a game, so I imagine that if a fan favorite like that is requested enough, it could definitely happen. All right, so I lowered this rock, and now it looks a little out of place. Strength 150, radius. Nah, I could definitely make that a little stronger. Radius. Way too large. All right, cool. So yeah, let's see. What are you saying? This kind of reminds me of Halo 5's Forge. Yeah, this is a far, far greater version of Halo 5 Forge. So what do you guys think of maybe being able to traverse downwards from here? Right? Would that be a thing? I don't see why it wouldn't, but I feel like there would be one path would be a down, but in Infinite it seems like there's multiple ways for you to get everywhere. So that could definitely let's see. Let's do that real quick. So we'll go into flatten, make the strength too crazy, make the radius like this. So. Something along the lines of this. And what we'll do is break it down a little bit. Smooth it out. I don't know if it's necessarily the correct way to do it or not, but it's working, so. It's not selected. There's a lot more detail to this than there is in Halo 5 Forge. You kind of can't compare the two. Alright, what is going on? Let's see. Woo! Love me some Breaking Benjamin. Is it too loud? People told me it was fine. Is that better? I turned it down just a little bit. All right, so now we've created a path going downwards. Let's add some rocks here. Is that better? You guys gotta let me know. Let's see. Not sure if I want rocks here or not. I think I should though. Let's see what's going on. It sounds much better. Alright, cool. But thanks guys for tuning in. Also, the rocket in Halo 5 looks generic. Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't really a fan of that one. That's not right. Make this a little easier to walk through. Smooth it out just a little bit. Get to this rock. And a lot of this might seem very mundane to you guys, but for those that are interested. Oh crap. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, get rid of that guy. Now, maybe we put some more trees down here or something. We gotta flatten this out in a second, but I'll move these trees in a bit. I don't want that one because it kind of interferes with the rock. It's kind of funny, dude. I've remade so many things regarding Infinite. It's nuts. I don't think anyone's recreated more stuff than me regarding Infinite content, dude, to be honest. It's kind of funny. Alright. Maybe put some trees over here. But once again, this is like hella steep. Can't do that. But let's add some trees over here. Actually, let's leave this area open so you can get a view of the spire. Dude, I hope they expand the terrain options and be more malleable instead of just pieces. Yeah, I hope there's a terrain editor, because if that's the case, that's actually the reason why I jumped into Unreal, is because I feel like that's exactly what we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get some type of terrain editor. I think that is not, far-fetched idea. I think that's very possible. So basically now what's happening here is you're coming out of like a denser forest, kind of like in CE, and then you come up on this really beautiful looking spire, but you're walking through this forest area, and then there's going to be a river down here somewhere. Something tells me there's a river down here in that screenshot. So definitely gonna raise this thing up a little bit, maybe have it intertwined with the actual terrain in a bit, but we'll see about that. So when it comes to this over here, what we're going to do is we're going to shift the landscape just a little bit. I'm going to heighten all of this. Why can that not? Why is that working? Hold on a second. Nope. Let me play it real quick. See if this one works. Yeah, so this works now. Alright. And we'll work on that area in a second. What we're gonna do, we're gonna raise this area up over here. so that we have a path in between these rocks. Flatten this out. Maybe have it come out a little bit. Yo, by the way, when this is done, who's going to download this? Do any of you guys have a PC even to be able to run this? Alright, so there you go. Got a little path. Looks nice. Maybe there's like a banished, I don't know, something sitting over here. For all of you guys that are joining in, let me show you the scene that I'm creating. I'm basically going to be recreating the Halo Infinite screenshot and make the entire thing playable. So essentially what's happening here is I might have to cut down on these trees a good bit, but this is where the screenshot was taken, right? So all of this over here is gone. So I'm gonna have to cut back on these trees a little bit, but there's two large trees that really stick up high over here. I'll be sure to to get those in and fix that in time. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, trees over here, and just trying to line everything up. If you look at the actual screenshot to this, you'll be able to see the resemblance quite well. But what I'm trying to do down here is emulate what I believe would be the landscape that is unseen. So let's see. What are we gonna do here? Okay, so we're gonna go to landscape. We're gonna paint. We're gonna add more of this dirt here. This entire area over here. Some dirt. Actually, no, I don't like that. Leave some grass on either side. Maybe have something coming down in the river over here, right? Have another break in here, something that comes up and then connects back. So what you can see now from the top is kind of like the path, right? So what I'm trying to create here is one path, right? Actually two paths. So you have one way down here, one way down here, and then I'm going to create another way over here. And essentially I'm just trying to give the quote-unquote player as many options as possible to be able to get to the destination, which is the spire. I believe that's how it's going to be done in Infinite, and that's what I'm trying to recreate here. But when you're down in here, you can see how you could have a little fight here, some verticality. You know, you're coming up the top, you've got some, I don't know, jackals or elites or whatnot you can fight. Let's see, let's actually sculpt this a little bit, flatten this out. No, I don't want to flatten that out. Actually, I want to bring it up a little bit. Now I want to smooth it out. Just make it not as harsh of a slope. We'll create another area over here for people to kind of walk up. But we won't make that a path. I don't want everything in this to be a path. Like this right here, just wanted like a natural area that you can traverse if need be. Over here, you got this. Like this path right here, we have to work on this a little bit. So we're gonna smooth this out. Actually, we're gonna add some height to this. Just randomly all over. So then when I smooth it out, go a little higher. You can have a path that leads up here, or a path that leads down to here. Is that like still super steep? Yeah, at the bottom. By the way, are you guys enjoying this? Is there anything you'd actually like to see in this level? Do you have any ideas of what could be a part of this level, part of this mission, part of this area? Is there anything you want to see me actually add? Happy to do so. Alright, we're gonna flatten this area over here. Add some erosion. Take it down a good bit. And then smooth it out. Yeah, so is there anything you guys want to see? Happy to add it for you guys. Let's see. Alright, that is like way too steep over there. The Halo 2 pistol aesthetic is perfect, by the way. Terrain looks like a mix of 3 and reach. See my suggestion above for a stream of water to help break up the environment, by the way. Actually, I have that. I haven't shown you guys that. By the way, if you guys are in here, I know I'm just looking at one piece of terrain here, and it's probably boring, but just stick with me here. I'll show you in a second kind of what I'm building here, because there's gonna be a river that breaks up this entire thing. Alright, so let's play through this real quick. Get my little ball so I can shoot. Alright, so you're coming down here. You know, this is unfinished, but you're starting to get the idea. A lot of areas that you could just simply fight in. You know, you come out of a forest where there's a bunch of cover that you could take. Over here, landscape this is really steep. I don't want it to be that steep, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But let's go over here and check this out. So you're coming over here, and now like everything's just opening up to the vastness, right? This is kind of steep. Could work with it, but it's still kind of steep. I don't know. We'll see. I do like this area over here. The fact that you could walk through here and you have a path leading straight up to the spire. This area all throughout here, like for instance, what I'm going to do is actually add another path in here. Oh crap! Definitely did not want to do that. So let's smooth this out real quick. And now we have something that looks relatively... Let's connect this rock right here. Or get rid of it. Just make it a little... It doesn't really look natural, but I'll fix that in a second. Yeah, so you're starting to see everything come together. Let's add some trees. Break it up, and then we'll add some river elements in a second here. You'll see. And then we'll make some of these trees smaller so that they're not all the same. Yeah, so the river is right here, right? But I'm thinking the river can kind of, like, if I move this rock out, and then I move this river up. This river is massive, by the way. Like if I move this river up, it could be right there. So it could kind of right be on the edge. Right, something like this. But I'm gonna edit the terrain around it. So essentially, when you're coming down here, you're about to hit the river. Something like that feels nice, honestly. Let me check Twitter real quick, see what's up. Alright, let's see. Add some banished props and maybe the stone rings. The stone rings from E3 2018 demo. If someone can model me the stone rings from the Infinite demo, that would be really cool. Because I'll put them somewhere in here. You know, I'd be happy to do that. Yeah, so I'm building the actual environment for Infinite. I don't mean to talk so much, but just trying to keep people informed. Let's see. Alright, so we're just gonna flatten this. Nope, not enough. If we smooth it out, will that work? No, I actually need to make it higher, okay. Kind of looks messy, but we're just gonna flatten this all around here. Actually, no, I do not like that. Just gonna flatten it up to around here. This is like a riverbank that we can kind of mold into. Let's see what's going on here. OMG, I just had an idea. Infinite Forges, since 343 added custom edition support in MCC, you can make Infinite themed custom edition maps for people to download. Alright, in the chat, do you guys want me to do that? Do you think that would be? You think that'd be fun? Would you actually? Actually, let's add some erosion here, since it's right by the water. Would you guys actually want that? We got some water coming in. Nope, can't do it. So we're gonna smooth this out. And then what we're gonna do is actually, we're gonna create a path from here leading upwards with some erosion. It's pretty, it's looking pretty steep though. Actually, no, that's like fair. That doesn't look too bad. Alright, that's not bad, that's not bad. Smooth it out a little bit. No, I don't want to smooth it out that much. Alright. I do like the way this looks. So now we have a river here. And we have a rock. And maybe we put the rock over here or something. Something like this, right? Yeah, something like that. Just to kind of guide the player a little bit, like, hey, you can go over here, but for the sake of this, be like, hey, go over here. We're gonna smooth this out because this still looks like really steep. I'm here for the food nipple. Yap Yap the Destroyer. What's up, dude? This community's wild, bro. You have so many funny accounts. Alright, that looks like. Hold up a second, that ain't happening. Alright, that's looking good. We'll add some trees over here. Do you think I should keep adding trees or no? Because it doesn't seem like trees were actually in here in the shot. There's some trees down below, but there's not... I could have some creative freedom with this too, right? I feel like I should take some creative freedom. It shouldn't just be exactly like it. It should just be interpretations. Here's what I will do. What I will do is I'll create a path that comes from back here all the way around. So it takes, so like now you have like 3 ways of being able to get to the same location. So essentially we can take something out from here, right? Oh wait, hold on a second, I gotta do this from above. So let's say there's like someone said make a ramp, right? So maybe there's like a ramp of sorts. I don't want it coming out and around. Maybe it's just like this. And yeah, something like this. So looks like crap right now, but let me just mess with the erosion. I don't want that. And guys, I'm like fairly new to Unreal, so it's not like I know all the tips and tricks and whatever, being able to create something incredible, you know? Oh, maybe we have, maybe what we do is we have something that takes us back up over here, right? That could be kind of cool. So there's like so many different ways just to be able to get everywhere. I don't want it to be redundant though, which I'm afraid I'm doing here, but. Okay, so let's flatten all this out real quick. Smooth it. Off the mountain. Alright, so I'm gonna smooth this out. Hold on. This needs to be a little bit. Man, that's super steep. So maybe what we have to do is we have to bring it out. Holy crap, what just happened there? My mouse just freaked out. So what we'll do is, I don't know, maybe what we'll do is like, I don't even know about this idea, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's like way too steep, but it's okay because at least I can keep it there, come back to it, and tweak it. I just want to at least have an idea where it's like, all right, there's just a little path, you know? Potential path that can maybe take you down down there, but I probably have to extend it a little bit more and wrap it around. But all right, as for now, I'll just keep it so that I remember it later on. This entire area over here, this is something I actually like though. I do like this. This is something I want to keep. Just smooth this out real quick. Man, if Infinite has a landscape editor, I'm gonna be in heaven, man. so excited. Yeah, I'm gonna be so excited. Flood confirmed for Halo Infinite. Listen to the music. I ain't saying nothing, dude. Not until I actually see it. Alright, let's add some trees here. I do want to add, or actually, you know what? Yeah, it's not going to be exactly like the image, but that is okay because I want to have some creative freedom with how it's looking down here. I know one thing's for certain, there was a lot of dead trees over here. I just don't have dead tree assets like that. Actually don't want a tree here, and I don't want a tree here. There should be an open space for people to kind of play in, and for some encounters and fights to happen. This looks unnatural, so let's just do this real quick. Or maybe it's like a single tree right here. But maybe bring this thing around. Hold on. Let's see. Go to paint. Something like that. That looks right. Alright, so now, kind of walking through, there's this little cliff here. Maybe what we can do is we can add some... So I'm gonna go to Quixel real quick. If you guys don't know what this is, it's just like a database of a bunch of like 3D assets and stuff. So if I go to trees, maybe I can find some dead trees or something. Not sure. So see, you have like a bunch of stuff like this, but nothing like the actual image, where the actual image is right here. If you can actually see what we're looking at is like what I've added is nothing really like this, because it's like, watch, mine is very deep, you know. It's not exactly like it, but I don't know if I necessarily want it exactly like it. But you know what? Actually, we should make a Crag Easter egg. Alright, let's see. Actually, I should bring this stuff up a good bit. Because honestly, from what it's looking like here, it kind of looks like the river is... like a river would be right here, because it's all leading. You can see how the rocks are all leading to one place. The river doesn't seem too far away from the actual spire itself. So I think I actually made a mistake here with going too deep, because when the screenshot was taken back here, right? You can actually see a good amount of the play space over here. So yeah, that's too deep. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna lift it all. So this might not work as well as I hope. Right? But let me just see this real quick. Just gonna flatten all this out. Let me just see if this even is the right height. It seems more like the correct height. So, what I gotta do is I gotta bring all these assets up a little bit. Hold on a second. It's gonna take some molding all of that again. So just for the sake of the stream, I won't do that. I'll do that on my own time. But let's see. I do know that the river is not going to be too far away from the actual spire, what it looks like. So if I lift this thing up, quite honestly, it looks like it's right over here. It looks like there's some rocks that are leading into it. So there's like a hill over here, some rocks, and I think a river is just like running through here, right? Something that's coming around the side. It's because you see how there's two mountainsides, kind of like a canyon in here. I feel like there's a river. So the way that I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna delete all these assets over here, these little tree assets. Oh shoot, hold on. It's just deleted the entire canvas I'm working on. Dang it, just did it again. Okay, so the way that I think this is gonna work is essentially like if we take the sculpting tool, kind of just, I want to make the strength so high. Seems like something like this, though. It's kind of what it seems like. Smooth all this out. But it actually gets pretty high over here, so... It's kind of lower up in here. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Now, like, look at this. The two images kind of next to each other. You see how there's kind of like a and then like I don't know how to necessarily explain it, but you can begin to see more of like the rocks forming as such. But I need to bring this up a little bit more. It's not quite high enough yet, and it's not merging with the rock enough, and it seems like the rock is actually closer than I have it. So that means all of this has to come out a bit more. Let's smooth this out. I don't think it's any closer than that. We'll bring this up ever so slightly. Bring it down a good bit. Alright, tell me that doesn't look closer. Does that, chat, does that look closer to kind of what we are looking at here? Let me see if I can actually make this smaller for you guys to see. So now you can see this, right? Is that looking like, all right, this rock is a little too close, but the mountain shapes and stuff like that, is that starting to kind of look like it? Like, I think this over here needs to be toned down quite a bit, but it's not looking like it? Okay, let's see. Of course, because there's no detail on it, but I'm just, actually no, when I look at this, it seems like there's like a flat area over here. It kind of connects these two areas. It seems that way. Like a slight one. Nothing that's actually I don't think it even starts there. I think it just like starts back here. And by the way, the point of me doing stuff like this is just because I love it. So, I got some messages earlier like, why are you always creating infinite content? I love it, dude. That's all it is. I love it. Needs more pointy peaks in the background. Yeah, well, I'm getting to that in time. But if you can see like this right here, what I'm trying to emulate in the background so far is this rock right here, right by the spire, and then this dark one back here is what that one's supposed to be in my recreation. Also, this back here needs to be higher from what I'm seeing. So what I'll do is I'll just make it higher. So now let's see how this actually looks comparing the two. It seems like there's some mountains in the background, so of both. Large. Whatever, it'll work. It'll work. In time I'll get it. It doesn't look anything like it right now, but it's there just so that I kind of know where I'm going with it. No hostile wildlife? Yeah, you know, I don't think that's a huge deal. Alright, so I do think that there's going to be a river. Not this much into the map, but I get what I'm saying here. Let's see, so we gotta push this down. And get rid of a bunch of these rocks, then we're gonna have to redesign this area a little bit. For right now. This thing needs some erosion, like ASAP. What do you guys think of the stream so far? You guys liking it? No? Yes? I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I just started Unreal maybe like a week ago or so. Like really started it. It's such a blast. If you guys have never gotten into it, definitely should. I gotta continue this. And I'll break all this down, but once again, it's just guesswork, dude. Just trying to figure out what this environment is like and what it feels like. I feel like it's gonna curve again. So something like this. Some type of curvature. Maybe it splits up like that. Alright, we could do something like that. So you can begin to kind of see how the environment is coming together. So this entire area though is wrong. Just because looking at the image, you can see from this point of view that when you're looking, you can actually see the landscape right there. You know, like it's not that steep. So yeah, I'm just gonna not procrastinate this and just do it, but I could always replace these trees. And we could replace the rocks. There's a lot of rocks from one area. Alright, so I do believe in the pathing that I've created here, though. Let's just bring this up a good bit. So everything actually kind of needs to come up just a little bit. It's going to make the scope radius pretty large. I'm going to make the strength like, I don't know, 100 or something like that. Nothing crazy. Oh, wait, shit. Was that 1,000? Yeah, 1,000. Let's do 150. No, dude, come on. Guess I gotta do it on time. Kind of screwing the whole thing right now, but I want to do it at least in some ways correct. So you can kind of see how now, dude, it's so good. Let's see, maybe they can answer that. Who is working for 343? Yeah, dude, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be fun. Alright, that's a little bit closer to what I'm thinking, right? Because you can see, now you can actually see the terrain in both shots here. You can see the terrain. And I think that's... This is actually a little high, but once I smooth it out and whatnot, it'll be all good. I just got like rid of everything I was doing, but that's okay. Oh, that was the one last tree that I forgot right there. Alrighty. So, sitting over here. Screenshot is taken here. You can kind of see the environment. So it seems like there's hills over here. Yeah, so it goes upwards. So actually, there's probably not much of a dip in here at all. Because see, the way I have it over here is that you kind of travel down and you travel around. But from what it seems like, is like maybe this right here just leads you into like a flat plane, you know? Maybe it's not as steep as I thought. Once again, dude, who knows? Like, honestly. We'll smoothen this out. I have little pathways. Yeah, so now it's like a little pathway that can lead down into a more flatter area. Because I think that's what it's looking like, right? Oh, let's see. So, you guys tell me. Yeah, it just looks like there's some rocks there, and then this entire area is Actually, I think the scaling's off too. I think this is a lot closer than it actually is. Than I actually have it. Or maybe not, it's just the spire is massive. Actually, according to this image, the spire is actually like slightly larger. Kind of like that. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's just get this in here real quick. Yeah, dude, I learned this really quick. I'm really happy. Let's see. Add the Halo 4 Promethean Weapons trailer soundtrack to your music playlist. You won't regret it. Alright, what do you guys want me to play? Halo 4... Hold on. Promethean Weapons song? Oh, this probably is like really crappy.
Breakfast is sizzling it.
No, I don't want to listen to a Wawa ad. Okay, all right, kind of like it. All right, so this area over here. This over here, just up a little bit. From what it seems like, there's some hills rolling through here. Nah, dude, I'm not listening to that. That's horrible. We could do some Halo 5 for a little bit, maybe. Dude, I have no idea what that was. I got recommended that song and I played it. I should never do that. It sucks. Alright, so we have some hills over here. Dude, I have no idea what that was. The stream's a little delayed, so you guys are just now hearing it. It's pretty bad. Okay. Actually, gotta get rid of this. Or bring this up a little bit. Okay, so we have some hills rolling over here, kind of like we do with the image. Kind of like where the I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but it looks like there are some enemy forces, or actually no, it's the little space gophers right over here. It's kind of funny. So yeah, little bit of rolling hills. You got some trees in the back. The Banished theme. Hold on a second, guys. Some hills rolling all throughout here. Maybe there is like a dip over here, and then it just comes back up. Let's see. Do Blood Gulch. Play Covenant Dance. I'm not a DJ, bro. Alright. So this area over here actually gets raised up a little bit from what it looks like. This entire area. Alright, gotta make this a little higher strength. Strength at like 0. 140. I'm gonna bring these rocks up a little bit. Because from what I can see, there's a bunch of rocks over here. And once again, it's not going to be exact, but I at least want to get some of these things right. Do you guys want me to play like a Banished song or something like that? We could play some Banished music. I love the Halo Wars 2 soundtrack, man. That kills it. Absolutely kills it. Looks a little wonky. We'll figure it out. Actually, I do not. Okay, for right now it'll work. Just doesn't really look that natural. Maybe I just lower it a good bit. Put some bushes or something there. And also I gotta make this lower so it actually pops up as being a hill. But it looks like it's much higher. Let me read chat real quick. Let's see. The Spectre? I'd be down for the Spectre. Okay. Let's see. I'll do Set a Fire in Your Heart. I love this one, man. Alright, so let me look at this image again. So, from what it seems like, you got rocks over there, which is kind of like what this is. And then there seems to be like a hill in front. And you know what? I think that what I'm gonna do is just kind of take my own creative freedom with this. I've said that a few times during the stream, but I feel like anyone could just recreate. But what if I just make like a really unique version that looks very similar to it? So we have that. I feel like there's going to be a hill here in the center. You guys, write in the chat. Are you liking this? 1 to 10. How much do you like it? I'm just interested to see if I should do more of these in the future. this out. It looks like a little bit, I think, right? I add some rocks and whatnot. It just looks very hilly over there. And it looks like there's a small path that leads in through here. So it's almost like where I'm at right now. There's a rock, and then it goes around. Let's see. 9 out of 10 accuracy. You really think so? I don't know if I am really that accurate right now. Let's see. What else can we play? I can just play Halo Wars 2 for a minute, because that soundtrack is really good. Nope, I don't want the soap ad. Alright, cool. What's up, guys? Alright. Cool. Glad to see 20 of you guys in here. Now, from what I'm trying to figure out here is what, like, I have to go back to where I have this rock. So this is kind of where the screenshot was taken, right? Something like this. Alright. And with the screenshot taken like that, what I'm trying to figure out is, what does this environment look like here? I think this is too low. Honestly. It's okay. I can make it a larger environment. Once again, it doesn't need to be spot on. It just needs to be looking like it from this angle. You think the dimensions are right for the spire? Does it look a little too big? Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I think this is what my process looks like, man. I'm just like, I'm right, I'm wrong, I'm right, I'm wrong. It's funny. So what we'll do here is we'll sculpt something out on this end, because it seems like there's some rocks that are leading down to the river. So let's add these rocks. Alright. Bring this up, turn this around real quick. How's this looking? So there's a few rocks. And it seems like this a little bit, add another. What's up, guys? If you're enjoying this, by the way, if you feel like I'm providing you value, subscribe. You know, no pressure, nothing, but if you're enjoying it, You want to see more of it? Makes sense. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to straighten this thing back out again. So although I don't think that's anything close to it, it's something that I'm going to be willing to stick with. This over here needs some erosion though. It's not, I don't think it's like this. All of this in here. Because there seems to be a green pathway right over here that kind of leads down into the river. So I feel like this opens up a lot, actually, back here. Just doing erosion like crazy. Trying to open it up. I'll fix all this. So I think the river opens up, and then there's going to be a pathway that leads down along the bank of the river. Kind of just makes sense, at least to me. Alright, so something like this. Okay. Maybe put a rock there or something. Do some erosion. Yo, I love this song actually. God, dude, it's such a sick beat. And then we can have another path that maybe leads over here. So we'll smoothen this out. And we'll have something else that is over here. Get the height on this thing, kind of flatten it out. And then that's what can connect us to up there. A lot of verticality in Infinite from what it looks like. So we're gonna do some erosion in here. So we can kind of get some pathing. So I'm gonna just take us around. Fix this in a second. Let's add some rocks or something, some like cliffside here. Gonna flatten this here. What's up, 30 people? What's up, everybody? I will show you in 1 second what I'm working on, what I'm trying to create here. Show you the entire thing. Essentially, I'm trying to make the screenshot that we got in the Inside Infinite, I'm trying to make that playable. You know, I mean, we're gonna get it in 7 months anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm doing this more as an exercise for myself. But here, we haven't walked around it in a second. We drop into it, added some foliage. There's some clovers and whatnot on the ground in the actual image, so you can run through here. This actually kind of feels more correct to what the image represents. So now you're running through here, you have this lower portion, and you have this area over here where there is a river, but I think the river is higher. I think it's much closer actually to the spire. Let's see. Kind of feels a bit more correct like that. Because here's where I think the river is, for all of you guys that are new. I'll show you right here. In this section down here. So that's not too far away. What it seems like is happening here is that there's a pathway that goes from... I'm like really dedicated to figure this out. It's because like, it looks like there's a pathway that goes from here kind of down a little bit. This area over here though, by the way, is far too big, I think. I think the scaling is off. Yeah, I definitely think so. But I think I have an idea of what this actually looks like. The music that's... You think you'll make this a mod for CE? Oh, dude, no. This is Unreal Engine. I don't think I can make that for CE. Alright, so I think when we're running in here, there's some... real quick. Moving it up just a little bit makes sense. You don't see a difference between the two pictures? I'm just trying to find the pathing out here. So like, see if you look at mine and you look at this one, there's an area down here that's pretty open. So from what it looks like over here, it looks like there's some rocks over here. there's an indentation of some sort. So I'm just gonna run with it right now. It can always change in the future, but let's just say there's an indentation of land right through here. And then there's some rocks. Okay, yeah, hold on. I got this. I think this makes sense. Let's see. And then this area is kind of slanted a bit. So it's not as... That's some erosion. And then we're gonna make this flat, because there's a path through here somewhere. You see this back here? So what I'm thinking is that there's a path that goes down from here, down through here, where you can go up here if you want, kind of like a natural path, but the traditional path may be just taking you, because the one above takes you up and around to the pillar, the back of it. This one takes you down and below and around the pillar. Does that make sense? So that's kind of how I'm seeing it. So essentially I'm gonna flatten this out now over here. Smooth this out. Up in here. Make the strength not as crazy. What's up, everybody? Is someone cutting onions? Why? Alright, Paleo. Go to sleep, man. See ya. Thanks for joining, dude. It's always gonna get cut down a little bit. Alright, so something like that. But I do think that there's going to be a flat area down here as well. Alright, this makes a bit more sense to me. I'll just keep the path like this since I already have it pre-made. If you guys look at the image, do you see how yeah, like I said, scaling's off, but it is what it is. What's up, Frank? I didn't know you were a game dev. I'm not a game dev. I'm a forger that learned Unreal Engine and is doing whatever I can to get into the industry. You know, it's exciting to me. No. I don't work at 343. But I would love to, but I don't. Not at the moment. I will soon enough. Let's see. So you're just trying to recreate what you've seen in that one picture, or something else? I'm trying to recreate it and then add my own style to it as well. So essentially, this one image is kind of starting to come together a little bit. I'm just trying to create some pathing down here. So creating like some areas of erosion, areas for players to get around. This area right here is probably gonna be some stuff. What do you guys think? Is this starting to look nice, this area over here? Just a little bit. Gotta move these trees. I think I gotta move some of these trees down here. Let's see. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to. It went from like a full-on recreation to now it's I want to recreate it, but I want to put my own spin on it. Because I don't know if there's anything really that fun about recreating. It's definitely fun, but I think it's a lot more interesting when there could be two takes on it. You know, similar to Hydro, the map that I made in Halo 5. Yeah, similar to that. So I'm thinking maybe there's going to be some different pathways through here. I can imagine that. Some sightline blockers or something. So if I take this up to like 700 or something, you gotta take it up a lot more than that. Take it like 1,000. I can imagine that an area over here. Oh, I have some rocks that I forgot to delete. Look at that. I can imagine an area over here that kind of dips around. Come back out on the other end. Let's smooth this out. Erosion. It's not right now. It is essentially like terrain and whatnot, but I'm happy to add more. If I have the models, for like Marines and Banished and all that, I could put all that in here for sure. I could actually create an entire experience in here. I've gotta learn about cinematics and all that. Like, for all of you that don't know, I'm fairly new to Unreal. I think there's gonna be a pathway there now. I think some erosion here or some hydro here. Alright, and then maybe I could add some rocks. Infinite Forges, are you going to do another MCC stream soon? Yeah, dude, for sure. I'm down to do that. Craig weapon skins for Infinite? I'm sure it's going to be a meme somehow in that game. 343 is going to do something, I'm sure. We have a rock there. Maybe we just make rocks all the way around here. Like an actual just platform of them. This is lazy design actually, I don't like it. But I am thinking like smooth this out a little bit. But I want to keep that erosion. So add some trees on top of this, or just around here. Nope, that wouldn't make sense though because there's no trees there. Hold on. There's no trees there. There seems to be some trees like over here. Smooth this out just a little bit. Way too much. Just make a little hill. So there's some trees over here, I know that. There's a tree behind here. Imagine if you could edit graphics on, yeah. Edit physics, not graphics, sorry, physics on maps such as Gravity and Forge and Halo Infinite. That'd be pretty sick. Custom games with zero gravity. Actually, they have a zero gravity. They have a gravity modifier in Halo 5 already. Infinite Forges. Are you going to do streaming when Infinite comes out, where we can join your lobby in Infinite and do multiplayer just like we did now with MCC? Yeah, for sure. I don't see why not. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Add a little bit more down here. Had some changes halfway through this build tonight, but that's part of it. Smooth this out. Oh, we need better music up in here. No, all these ads, man, on YouTube. Let's see. What's going on here? Halo Wars had a good oh no, let's do old school Halo. Alright, so it's looking good. We made some progress. So I guess the hopes for an Invasion 2.0 or whatever are currently gone since Yeah, I guess so. For Invasion, I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright, so somewhere over here. It just looks like this smooths out, honestly, into the terrain. And then there's some trees all throughout here. Maybe there's like one right here or something. But it also seems like there's terrain that's going up through here. Just some Halo fan. Didn't they show it in an update? What? Imagine if Halo C or Anniversary was reimagining. What if Halo C Anniversary was a reimagining of Halo C and not just a remaster? Hey man, I don't know. People would always find something to complain about, but I'm down for all of that. I think that sounds cool. So we're gonna flatten this. Take this up and around. I like it like that, so save this real quick. So as we run through this, I mean, who's gonna can't talk right now. Who's gonna download this when it's done? Any of you? So I have this in Project Zeta that I'm working on. And dude, it's all just fun projects. I hope 343 is appreciating it somehow. Which I'm sure they are. Let's see. That definitely doesn't look natural. Let's flatten this. This tree is really out of place. Look at it. And yeah, guys, I mean, it's not going to be all done in one day, but see, now you got some path going down here. Some grunts. Got a path leading down to the river. And then you have the option to go down to the river or up and around back to the spire. And then if you want to walk around here... Oh, I gotta fix that. There's a pathway to go up and under. Or sorry, there's just a pathway to go under the spire itself. So I feel like it makes sense. It's starting to kind of feel like it's coming together. I'm excited to hear this song, Infinite. What else is going on here? So we have some trees. We actually have two really large trees over here. Stand really tall. So that's one. Whoa! Relax. Jesus, what was that? And then let's put this one over here and make this one very tall as well. We've got this type of tree. Let's see if that can happen. Represents it. Let's see. Yeah, there's no crazy trees over here like I've added. Seems pretty open. Or maybe trees back there, but not immediately in front. These got to be pushed up a little bit. Let's imagine that one there. And like that one. That one right there. Kind of seems a little closer. Jump off the cliff? Nah, dude, I'm good. And then actually, there's some stuff even going on with the spire over here. Where I think I made it a little too big. Making your own campaign would be sick. Yeah, so there's like this area down here. There's nothing blocking the view of that. There's nothing blocking the view of that, so it's pretty open. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, we had a lot more detail before, but I'm just trying to get the scale right. You know, I don't think it's I just don't think it's exactly on point. But I think what matters more here is just creating an environment that feels alive and that feels real. So let's go to Megascans real quick. Let's start filling out this area a little bit. So if we go to Megascans, we go to 3D assets. Crack boulder, and I literally just use the same assets everywhere. So let me ask you guys a question. Should I just make an environment, right? Because I'm debating this. Should I just make an environment that is one of my own, right? But that is very reminiscent of it, or should it be like full-on remake? Let's see what she said. Alright, so this right here is gonna move. It's blocking the path a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna add some trees in here. Screw it! Do some meshes. Some trees. We'll do some smaller trees, actually. Maybe put like a rock in the middle or something. Yeah, two of the same trees is not. I like it more open, actually. It's the fact that you can look around much easier. Bunch of cool little pathways. There's got to be a lot more rocks, though. So let's go to Megascans here. See what I've purchased so far. There's these right here that I have. This actually might do something like a Nordic rock. Let's see. I'll import that real quick. Bro, screw this. I don't want the flood theme music. Late at night. Has development started on Project Zeta yet? Yes, it has. Yeah. I believe in 343 for still working on Halo Infinite. Me and many of you about Firefight. Or level up rank. Because I do like Firefight in Halo Infinite update. But I don't know what you're talking about, dude. When did we ever hear about Halo Infinite having a Firefight update? Or anything like that? Alright. I want to make this area actually come out a little bit more. Smoothness there, and then we'll add a rock. But I added a new Megascans thing in here. Let's see, where's 30 assets. It's a Cracked boulder? No, that's not what it is. It's Nordic beach boulder. I'm gonna keep it consistent with the cracked rock though. At least for what's outlining the environment. Because this actually looks closest to the kind of rocks we saw in the image. Bruh, I do not like this flood music. It's literally what time right now? It's 12:30 right now. Can't put up with this. I don't like it, dude. Do you guys think it looks good so far? I'm not trying to doubt my own work. I'm always curious if it's really that good or not. Let's see. The key here is using the same asset over and over again and not letting the player know you did. Hopefully people get this far in the stream when we actually put this out. So now we have some rock areas here starting to come together a little bit. While playing MCC SWAT, it definitely does. It definitely does. It applies in literally everything. Alright, I'm gonna make this a little larger. Bruh, nah, I ain't doing this. Nope. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Hell yeah, we're gonna do some of this. But we are going to, where's Blow Me Away? That's what I want. Charity, no reclaimer. Oh, Blow Me Away right here. Alright, give it a second. It helps reduce the size, vial size too, so it's not cheating, it's optimizing. Yeah. That's a good point, actually. Traffic control. Let's see what's going on here. Dude, this is the greatest soundtrack ever, man. Halo 2 is just, it's incredible. All right, so we're starting to get some basic design here. Smooth this out. Smooth it out more on one side than the other. That's looking pretty steep. Alright, let's add some rocks here. Small one. Bro, I gotta say though, number one, when it comes to like soundtracks for Halo, Halo 2 takes it every single time. And that's versus every other Halo. I think so. I was in a chat earlier with someone and I was saying that Halo Wars 2 was pretty good, but then I listened to Halo 2 and I was like, yeah, this has been such a great exercise for me, especially just learning Unreal. Have you heard Rock Anthem for Saving the Universe from Halo CE? I have not. That looks alright. What do you guys think of that? We'll add a rock over here. This over here, I don't like that. But all in all, this right here. I'm thinking maybe this could just be like a big dip. Right here. Let's do the strength all the way up to 1,000. Do the radius of like. I'm thinking that this just absolutely dips down. And then let's say maybe connects into this area over here. Radius not as crazy, but yeah, something like this so I can add some trees down here, add some foliage, and it's not obstructing the view of the spire. So now you can kind of see like what's happening with it. The Maw? Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Oops, my bad. Get some version over here. So like, let's say this was actual environment, right? That was being used in game. I'm just trying to think like, with players, like you're running through here, right? And then if you need some cover, you can duck down here, come back up around, shoot back at them. But then all throughout here, you can go to the river area, you can come back around and come around and then go at the underside of this tower, come up on the other side and take them out, you know? So basically you can go guns blazing from up here in this path all the way in through the forest where there's a lot of cover, so, you know, guns blazing kind of makes sense. You're gonna need some cover at some point. Or you could go a path that doesn't have as much cover, but is out of the line of sight of the enemies that are sitting up here. I don't know. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it. Imagine creating Halo Infinite before 343 does. Nah, dude. My version would not be nearly as good. They got like 1,000+ people. I know you're kidding, but like, I mean, the goal is to hopefully be one of those people, man. I love that franchise so much, man. It's kind of crazy. Yo, this Spire, by the way, was made by Spartan0398. Killed it, man. Absolutely killed it. But I feel like the pathing on this makes sense. Feels right. We will change the song real quick. Yeah, I love this one. Shift this around. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on stream here. We've been going for 2 hours, man. Doesn't seem like a lot was actually done within those 2 hours, but it was just a lot of speculating, and I actually had something going at some point earlier in the stream, and I scrapped it. So for anyone that's new, just let me know. It'd be really cool to see these released so people can walk around this. That's what I plan on doing. I plan on making this and then releasing to the public, and you guys can walk around on it, make videos on it, do whatever you want. Which I think would be kind of cool. And this is not going to be a crazy build. I'm actually kind of too busy at the moment to go crazy with it, but I could definitely take my time, but the thing is, I have this thing called Project Zeta that I'm doing, which is also another Halo Infinite thing, but it's a mod, and that just started back up because Season 6 got released, and we needed to wait for Season 6 because that update was going to break the mod anyway. So now that it's here, we're getting back into action on that one. So I'm just gonna kind of create this one, give it to the public, let you guys walk around, let you speculate, kind of think, and just have a good time. Not sure if I'm liking that. I'm not liking Alright, well, what I can do is just move this one a little bit. There you go. Yo, which one of you crazy dudes are gonna go out and beat Infinite on the first night? First of all, I don't think you're gonna be able to actually do that with this campaign. But who's gonna try? I know someone out there is gonna try to do that. Be kind of funny. What are you guys thinking so far? Yay, nay, liking it, not liking it? I like taking my time with campaign. I have a feeling Infinite Story might be sequentially released. Possibly. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Can you reimagine the Maw on Unreal Engine? You asked that already. I don't think I will. Just because that seems like a very daunting task for the amount of time I actually have. So that, okay, now look, okay? This is obviously not exactly like it. But now look at the height difference of what it was before for you guys that were in the stream before. Look at this. So this hill right here needs to be a little bit higher actually. So let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do it from over here. There's like a there's a hill right here. Hold on, let me work on this. It's kind of blocking the bottom of this. I don't know if you guys see that or not, but let me flatten this. And we're gonna make a hill. Smooth all this out. I don't know if that's even high enough. Kind of. Let's see. It's way too high. Hold on. Just gotta bring it down a little bit. Alright. I might leave it here for tonight. But hold on, bro, I swear. Let's see. Look at this. So what do you guys think of this? I don't think it looks 100% there yet. We have to create a pathway actually up here. There's a pathway up here from what it looks like. Let's actually do this real quick. Okay, that did not work. So this smooths out. Raise that just a little bit. Smooth this out. Alright, so now when we go over here, alright, guys, be honest with me. Does it kinda look like it? Like a little bit? There's gotta be a path over here, right, that I have to recreate, but yeah, it's gotta be like higher and more prominent, and there's actually rocks sticking up. I think that's the thing that's missing. Is that I don't have rocks right there at the moment. Let's see. Oh yeah, well, bushes and all that stuff will show up in time. Do you guys think it's actually accurate? Honestly, maybe I'm just like beating myself up. I don't really, I don't really think it's that accurate. I think there's a lot more work that needs to be done, but I am proud of the progress so far. I am. Now let's see if we push this up a little bit. Let's add one more in here. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Fuck. Undo cut, okay. I could have just done the Z thing, but... Maybe I upload this to Twitter, like a late night tweet. All right, so now that you guys kind of see this, there's some rocks over here now. Let me see. Is there even a tree there? No. There's 2 trees that are. Hold on a second. Something right there. I think these rocks are gone. These rocks aren't even there. I think it's just what type of trees are they? I think they're these trees. Ashes, trees, Alaska Snyder. Or I didn't say that right. Hold on. I don't have the exact assets like them, so I'm working with the free ones. Put 2 trees here. One smaller right next to it. Push this over a little bit. Alright. Is it kind of looking a little better? Just a little bit. Alright guys, I am done for the night. I'm tired. My body's like, yo, done. My brain's like, yo, done. But let's walk around in it one last time. So that's the area. The screenshot was taken. This is the area that I'm improvising on. So in a mission, right, you would see the objective, you would see the enemies, and then you would see the different pathways that you could take. So one down here, one over here, one up top over there. So there's 3 options, right? You're running through here. You have an area where you could shoot from here. You have some cover all around. You have trees and whatnot, but you probably have to be a little bit more cover here. It's a little too open. So you have one way here, but then you also have a denser forest path over here. I can't walk on the spire because the collision's not set up. But then you walk through here, and then imagine you're just like, you know, you're fighting some alien bad guys through here. There's a lot of twists and turns and verticality with the hills. Create some just really nice natural cover. You're running through here. You have different pathways all around. And then you get the spire in full view all the time. If you're taking some fire, then you could walk down here. You got a river down here. I gotta work on this. It's way too steep, but you got a river down here, which I'm gonna bring up a little bit. And then once again, a little too steep, but you could walk through here. Walk up around. Walk through here. Some of the jackals and little space gophers are over here. Walk on top of here. You can go back into the forest area. And then you can take the forest path all the way around. Once again, I gotta work on this whole terrain back here, but then you can go to the back of the spire. And now you're at the spire. A lot of it is just not complete yet. Like this needs to be smoothed out. This is the pathway I was working on. Once again, needs to be smoothed out a little bit, but it just looks like some hills that are cutting in some rocks, and this over here will lead you to the there's a pathway right here that's going to lead you underneath the spire. So let's say if you're coming from this direction, or if you're coming from above, and you take a route that comes up and around and then underneath the spire, you could flank enemies from the backside, you know? Jump off the cliff? What cliff? Let me jump off this cliff? I can do that. But yeah, this is the area back here. I can take a screenshot real quick and share it to Twitter and see if people like it or not. I mean, we'll have to see. Yes, you can walk through the rocks right now. Whee! There you go, dude. All right, let me take a screenshot. What do you think looks good? Hold on, I need the terrain to pop in. What's going on with the terrain, dude? Let me that looks a lot better. Alright guys, let me take a high resolution screenshot. Not gonna lie, looks sick. Alright, let me send this to myself real quick. Email it to myself. Second. Mad thirsty, man. For water. Whoa, seriously, Captain Keys? I haven't noticed. Oh, dude. You guys are just like in your own world, talking, chatting. I'll let you know how this image looks, but that is what we got done today. We got a bit of the initial layout here done. I'll be adding a bunch of different little like rocks and foliage and all types of stuff through there. Make this, I'm really gonna aim to make this thing feel alive. Then over here we gotta add a bunch of stuff. But yeah, and then out here it's just, yeah. Just kind of like messy, but it'll be cool. Dude, I would love to join 343 in some capacity. I think that'd be sick. That'd be amazing. Been a long time fan, you know? So to be able to provide value to a company that's provided me so much value, or, you know, like, that's amazing, right? Can't wait to drive around in a mongoose there. I don't know if you'll be able to do that. I think it's, you know, unless you provide certain assets into the Unreal Engine. I don't know about all that. I'm not that advanced with the whole system yet. Let's see. Wow, this actually looks really good. The screenshot that I just took. It's a little off. Hold on a second. What seems off about this? Is it not? Is the spire not big enough? Hold on one second. Let's see. No, I feel like the spire's big enough. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? Hold on a second. You know what it is? It's this right here. There's a rock that is actually up a little bit. From what it looks like. Something like this. It's like a little rock back there. Let's see. Does that make... Do you guys see that? Oh wait, no, that's my old image. What up? So there needs to be another one. Something like this. But I gotta move this up a little bit. Or maybe that's enough. I don't know. Maybe that's enough. Then also, how is the actual skybox? It's not as misty, so hold on, let me work on this real quick. The atmospheric height fog, exponential height fog, sorry. We gotta kind of bring it down towards the river a little bit. It shouldn't be as high. Is it even? Yeah, it's kind of foggy like that. Oh, see? That's kind of how it is. It's kind of like foggy just down below. Just duplicated that. Alright, let's see. This right here. Alright. I think we'll take the screenshot again, like this. Should I upload it on Twitter tonight? What is it, like 2 a.m. right now? What is it, 1 a.m.? Hold on. Let me see. It's like, what, 1:14? I feel like Twitter's still up, though. Alright, do you guys like this or not? Is this something I should share? Trees on the right are also slightly off, right? Alright, let's see. Yeah, there's actually a tree. Good point. Hold on, there's actually a tree right here. Yeah, so it actually seems like this rounds off a little bit. I'm gonna put another tree back here just for the screenshot. And since I'm like really tired, but I'm gonna edit it because I haven't really looked at that part yet. What it looks like is that this area over here. What it looks like is that this area over here kind of comes out and around, you know, and there's some type of connection to all of this because there's a tree over there, you know. It kind of seems like this area connects to this area. Maybe there's like a cliffside or something that the river is passing through, you know. And then you got to take a grapple hook from one side to the other. I don't know. It could kind of work. Also seems to be like a rock over there. I'm not really stressing it too much. I think that does look better though. What you guys saying? Release the Alex cut of the new MCC maps in Halo 5 Forge. Release the Alex cut. What are you talking about, dude? Can I go full screen? Maximizes or restores this viewpoint. Let me take the screenshot first and then do that just in case it screws anything up. What do you guys think of this? Is it looking better a little bit? I think this is fair to share. Is it this one right here? Which one is it? Yeah, it's this one. Give me a second, guys. Oh, God, man, I'm so tired. Alright, let's see. Incredible. Looks very Halo-y. It looks insanely good. Well, I appreciate it, guys. I'm glad you think so. Looks amazing. Almost exactly like the original. Kinda. We'll see. We'll see. In time. But I appreciate it, guys. I really do. let me get this image real quick, and so let me know. Type 1 if I should upload this image right now to Twitter. Just say screw it. Just go for it. Because I have no idea if anyone's gonna see it at 1 a.m. But last time I did that after a stream at 1 a.m. it got like 1,000 something likes, which is insane. Okay. Let's do it. Hermoso. What's up, dude? Alright, so I'm just gonna label it progress. Hold on. He said 1 WN. Alright, let's see. I gotta look at the image and actually see if how close I got it. Oh wow, guys, this looks really, really good actually. Let's see. Oh, you know what I gotta change? Shit. Hold on a second. I swear I'll upload it on Twitter tonight, but these trees need to be larger. Yeah, alright, that's the closest I'm gonna get right there. I gotta do it one more time, guys. Sorry. I'm literally a perfectionist. Honestly, I am. It's kind of nuts. Alright, so it's this one. What do you guys think of this screenshot? It's looking pretty damn close. So I think this is gonna be the one. So all of you guys that are watching this right now, you have to do me a favor since I'm uploading it at 1 a.m. All 17 of you, if you can go over to A for a bit. If you guys can go over to Twitter in approximately, let's say, 5 minutes from now and retweet this and just share it, I appreciate it because I don't know how many people it's going to reach at 1 a.m. Alright. That's looking a lot better. Holy crap. Exposure on that. Let's see. Give me a second. Let's see. I'm trying to match this up. It just lacks a lot of detail right now, but once I get the detail in, it should be relatively close. You know, like I gotta make the cliffs larger on this one side. Like look, like this right here. Just to check it out. And if I really want to get it like right on point, there's actually 2 trees that are up there. But like I said, there's room for progress and for more to come. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's see. It's kind of like this. For all of you guys that are joining, what do you think? Close? No? Yes? No? Alright, I think that's gonna be it. I think that is the shot right there. Honest to God's looking close. That's like crazy. He goes, man's casually making Halo Infinite at 1 a.m. What the fuck? Hey, at least you might get the Australian peeps to see it. It's 3:30 in the evening or the afternoon over there. Alright, give me a second, guys. I have it here. Just gotta... You know what? Nope, that one's actually closer. I'm just making some. I'm just making the poster right now. I'll read some of the comments right now. Looks exactly the same. I genuinely couldn't tell the difference if you asked me which one was yours or 343. Well, I appreciate it, dude, but there's so much detail that needs to be added. I gotta add the ferns. I gotta add trees. The background has to be tweaked a bit, but yeah. Let's see. When I first came in here, I thought it was the actual screenshot until seeing the stream was in Wii. And guys, I appreciate it. Hey man, the Halo music is a bit too loud compared to your voice. Dang it, guys, you should have told me this a long time ago. Alright. This is incredible. If you started this a year earlier, you could have made a playable demo. Yeah, right? As long as pretty good for okay. Wait. As long as pretty good for okay about Halo Infinite update. I'm not sure what that means. I'm sorry. Let's see. I feel like this looks pretty close. By the way, guys, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. I appreciate it. Also, if you want to help me continue to do what I do here, like, honest to God, if you guys want to, if you see any value in what I do, I'm not a YouTuber to be pushy, you know. Like if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you want to support me on Patreon, do that. You'll see all the behind the scenes stuff. It's like $3 a month. Go do that. It's you know, it's easy because quite honestly, if you want to be in level design, or if you just love Halo Infinite, and if you just love my content and want to support me, I appreciate it because it allows me to continue to do what I do. But yeah, let's see. I'm just editing this real quick. It's a pleasure though, man. It's so much fun to do this. So having your support just means all that much more. Patreon is in the link below. So we're talking $3, man, and a bunch of unlimited Forge content. It's pretty good value. The warmth in this, I think, was more cold, wasn't it? Let's see. Alrighty, guys, I think I got it. It's close. It's not perfect, but it's close. Let's see. Looks awesome, man. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it. As long as, let's see. Hold on. When is it going on Twitter? Very soon. It's going on right now. I'm just gonna title it. Posting it right now. Alright guys, I'm posting it right now. So head over to my Twitter, check it out. There you go. I just posted it. And honestly, I mean, people could be mistaken. It looks pretty damn good, and I'm happy, very happy about it. But you know, for the second day working on this, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's just kind of zoom around it real quick. This is the start of the terrain down here. I'm gonna do some more work with that. There's a spire over here. Here's the rocks over here. There's a little pathway. So make sure, go over to Twitter, share that thing, retweet that thing. It's 1 a.m., dude. It's 1 a.m. I could pray. Yeah, so the ferns are going to be added in a little bit. They're going to be added next. Yo, it's kind of nuts, man. Alright guys, hey, that's gonna be the stream. Remember, if you can support me on Patreon, that's incredible, that's amazing. Thank you guys so much for that. But if you can't do that, if you subscribed, if you feel like it provided you value from today's 3-hour stream, do that, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I stream quite often, and I will be on probably sometime this weekend. So, yeah, I do. My Discord is Infinite Forges. My Twitter is Infinite Forges. Go check it out. Have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys this weekend. Peace.